Hello guys, welcome. It is the week of Easter and I had a craving for hot cross buns. I used to grow up eating hot cross buns every year around this time of the year, and I grew up in South Africa. You would walk around in the shops and as soon as you saw hot cross buns, you knew that Easter was around the corner. I have never tasted hot cross buns like the ones that I had in South Africa. I'm not even sure if you really get them in the States. I think you do, but they don't taste anything like the ones that I'm used to. And I know you can get them in Canada and they taste very similar to the ones that I'm used to. But because Easter is just a few days away, I really wanted to have some hot crust buns. And it just brings back all those memories from childhood. So what we're gonna do, we are going to start off by measuring 1.5 cups of raisins, and I'm going to add 2 cups of boiling water so that they can soften up. Okay, so 1.5 cups of raisins with 2 cups of boiling water. And I'm just going to let this sit for 10 minutes before we continue. Okay. So I have 1 2/3 cup of whole milk, which I warmed in the microwave for about 45 seconds. We want it to be around like 115 degrees Fahrenheit. And then I'm going to add 1 teaspoon of sugar. And 1 tablespoon of yeast. I'm going to give this a good stir, and then I'm going to set it aside for about 10 minutes so that the yeast can bloom. Measure 600 grams of flour and set it aside. And I'm going to set that aside. It's been about 10 minutes now that my raisins have been soaking, so I'm going to pour off the water, and then I'm going to place the raisins on this paper towel to dry. Next, I'm going to take 1/4 cup of butter, and I'm just going to cut it up into pieces and set it aside. Okay, so now we're ready for the next step. My yeast has bloomed nicely. My raisins are drying. My butter has been cut up. Add yeast mixture, which is this. Salt, cinnamon, nutmeg, cloves, brown sugar, regular sugar. That's 1. And 1/2 teaspoon of salt. Okay, so 1 teaspoon of cinnamon. Okay, 1/2 teaspoon of nutmeg. 1/2 teaspoon of cloves. 1/2 teaspoon. And then we are doing 1/4 cup of brown sugar. Yep, 1/4 cup of brown sugar. And 1/4 cup of granulated sugar. Okay, 1 egg. I'm going to actually do it in here because I'm going to drop the egg in here because sometimes I get eggshell in and I want to avoid that. Good. 1 teaspoon vanilla extract. Then we're slowly going to add the flour. Add a little bit of flour at a time until the dough is no longer sticky. You may not have to use all the flour. So we want to beat it or mix it until we reach the window pane test, and we're not quite there yet. Almost, but not yet. Once you reach the window pane test, perfect, then we're going to slowly start adding the butter until it's well combined. Perfect. Okay, and then I'm going to add the raisin. And I'm just going to mix it on a very low speed until it's very well combined. So just to show you, once the raisins have been well combined and mixed in, then we are going to leave it on the counter at room temperature to rise for about an hour and 15 minutes. And then we're going to come back and make our little buns. Okay guys, so the dough has been rising for an hour and 15 minutes. And it has doubled in size, as you can see. I'm going to spray a pan. We're gonna make little rolls or balls, and then we're gonna let it rise 45 minutes. Okay, now we're gonna let this rise for another 45 minutes before we put the crust and put it in the oven. While the dough is rising, I'm going to mix 100 grams of flour with 125 grams of water. Mix it well and place it in a Ziploc bag so that a crust can be placed on top of each bun. Place in the oven at 375 degrees Fahrenheit for 28 minutes. To get that nice shine on the buns, take half a cup of apricot or peach preserves, add 1 tablespoon of water, place it in the microwave for 15 seconds, and then generously brush onto the buns.